Hello and welcome. My name is Kyle for the win, and welcome back to another Call of Duty video here on the channel. Today, we are here with a July 4th special video here on Black Ops 4, or Black Ops 6, sorry. And today, we are going to be doing a blueprint review episode. This is episode number 270, and I kind of figured that there was going to be an American-themed bundle that was added into the store for us to cover, and it turns out I was right, which was absolutely awesome. So, this is a 2,800 COD point bundle. I'm actually going to have two July 4th special videos this week. So I'm going to have this video going up today, and I'm going to have a video going up on Sunday that is going to be July 4th themed as well. So anyways, again, here's everything that is included in the bundle. We have ourselves the stovepipe skin for Klaus, which is supposed to be very similar, which is supposed to be a Abraham Lincoln themed skin. We also have the decayed bronze skin for Brutus, which of course is supposed to represent the Statue of Liberty. And then we have three blueprints. So the first blueprint we have here is the amendment blueprint for the launcher, the Veto blueprint for the Krieg C, and the Filibuster blueprint for the ASG-89. Then we have the Bright Stars Ultra Reticle, the Eagle Shroud smokescreen skin, the Soaring Weapon Charm, the Minted Emblem, and finally the In Bronze Weapon sticker. So again, as I said, a 2,800 COD point bundle. Now this is going to be a different episode of Blueprint Review because we're actually going to be covering the entire blueprint in this video. So I'm going to have two gameplays, one with the Krieg C and one with the ASG-89, which should be a lot of fun, and hopefully we can get a gameplay with both skins. But hopefully you guys to enjoy this video. Again, hopefully have a really happy and safe July 4th. And I will see you guys all in the inspect of the blueprints. Alright guys, welcome into the game. We're taking a look here at both the Veto and the Filibuster blueprint. So the first one is for the Krieg C, and I honestly kind of like this blueprint. I mean, of course I do. I mean, I'm from America, from the United States, so of course I'm going to like it. I think it looks absolutely awesome, especially the gold accents. So here's the first one. I'm also using the Klaus skin here in game. Again, I'll hopefully be able to show you guys both skins, but just this one right here. And then here is a look at the Filibuster blueprint for the shotgun, the ASG-89. Again, this one looks pretty dang awesome as well. So let's go ahead and inspect these. Again, here's the actual classes for both of them. So for the Krieg, we have a really great class. We have the Kepler Red Dot, we have Porta Compensator, Reinforced Barrel, Quick Draw Grip, and Infiltrator stock. So essentially a class that I would normally use on this weapon anyway. So pretty cool there. And then for the ASG-89, we have the Kepler Microflex, the Long Barrel, Ascended Max 2 Assault Grip, and the Balanced Stock. So again, a pretty solid class for that one as well. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the recoil of each of these blueprints, and we'll go ahead and head to some gameplays and see how good we can do. So here is the first blueprint. Again, it does have firework tracers, and it shoots up and to the right a little bit. But then, of course, if I control it, so it's going to have a little bit of recoil, so we definitely need to keep that in mind when we use it. Now, again, the shotgun's not really worth showing, but here's the recoil pattern of this weapon, so pretty easy to control. And then here's the hip fire spread for it as well. So anyways, hopefully you guys go to enjoy this video. I'm definitely excited to use these blueprints, and I will see you guys all in the gameplays. Alright guys, welcome into game number 1. We are playing some domination here on... Here on the map Hideout. Hopefully we can do well. Rocking out here, of course, with the blueprint. Ooh, that could have been interesting, but Hideout is a map that I do like quite a bit here in this game. So I'm hoping that we can... Okay, dude, why on earth? Of course we have to have a stupid spawn death. This game... Never mind, that would be a lie. If I said that this game I've had the most annoying spawn deaths, that's not true. I've had... Every Call of Duty game has annoying spawn deaths. If you guys go back and watch my Black Ops 1 Race to Prestige videos, I raged a ton at those in that game. And I mean a ton, so at the spawns. No! Oh my gosh. okay, buddy. We're doing okay. We're 10-5. That is the best I've been able to do so far. So far today, so it's a win. I switched controllers because, oh my gosh, man, I switched controllers because my other Scuf, as I've mentioned, I can't move with it very well, so I switched to my old controller and I'm trying to get used to it. Ooh. Thank you. Please be... Oh my gosh. Run. Run, 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 run. Whew. So close. So lucky. Thank you very much. Yes, there we go. Alright, I'm getting used to this controller now. It took me a minute, but now that I'm used to it, we're good. We're rocking and rolling here. Okay, I still feel like I'm kind of spraying all over the place, but it's okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, there's a couple of things with this blueprint that I'm just not used to. I think the biggest one, believe it or not, is I'm not used to not having extended mags. I have extended mags on literally every single class. Let's go. Alright, I'm warmed up. Beautiful. Just took me a little bit of time. It's all good. Oh, man. You can't let me do that to you. You really can't. I'm not here. C9? Okay. I like the C9. It's a good weapon. Oh, see you later, buddy. Oh my gosh, we're destroying these guys now. But how have we not captured? Crap. See, that's... Did I press... That was weird. My controls are all messed up. Because again, I don't... So with this Scuf, the story with this one, why I had to buy a new one, is that the A paddle on this one broke. This was before they updated the paddles on the Scufs, and they're kind of just like plastic paddles on this one, and my A paddle broke off, which means that it kind of remapped itself to now let's go. Kind of remapped itself to the point where now my usual X paddle is now A. Nice. Man, this streak is so good. And you guys heard that I just got a UAV? Because you get 50... Sorry, teammate. You get 50 points per kill with this thing. With this kill streak. So... Darn it. 42-10. This is a solid game. I'm happy with this. So anyways, as you guys can see, I'm pressing my X paddle right now and I'm jumping. So I don't know what happened right there with that death, but I think what might have happened is I might have pushed the wrong paddle or something. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. Oh, so close.
UAV established overhead. Losing Bravo.
I don't know why I use my stim.
Securing Charlie. Losing B.
Where'd this guy go? Yeah, see, that's what happened. I'm starting to realize what happened now. Because I tried to reload right there.
What a dumbass.
Again, would I recommend a Scuf controller? It depends.
Come, butthead.
Like, I don't know. For me, it's worth it because I'm so used to them by now that I like them. I mean, I can do good with a normal Xbox controller, but a Scuf does a lot of things that you can't do with a normal controller, of course. Like, it obviously allows you to do everything without having to take your hands off the aiming keys, which is really good, or the aiming sticks, which is really good. But they're really expensive, and to be honest, they're not super well made. Just being super honest. They do help you play better, but again, I've gone through 2 Xbox Scufs in about 2 or 3 years. And that's, some people have been using the same Xbox One controller for months. Or for like 5 years, 6 years. So, I don't know. I mean, it's really up to you. They definitely help you play better, that's for sure. Your movement's better, I started using a Scuf controller during the Infinite Warfare, and it definitely made me better at those games, for sure. But I don't know if I can justify the cost. I mean, the Scuf controller that I just bought yesterday was $215. So they're expensive. They're very pricey. So it's an investment that you have to weigh the odds of like, is it worth it or is it not worth it? For me, it's worth it because I do YouTube all the time. I mean, if I made more money, it'd be my full-time job. But since I don't, it's not. But I do it almost as if it was a full-time job. So for me, it's worth it. But for other people, it might not be. But either way, guys, that was a really good gameplay. We managed to sadly not be able to use the skin, but that's the other thing. Hopefully I can show you guys my score. There we go, 57-14 for gameplay number 1. So I just hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all in our final gameplay of the video. Alright guys, welcome into game number 2, our final game of the video. Rocking out here with the Filibuster blueprint for the ASG-89. Now, we got extremely lucky as far as the map goes. I told you guys this before, but this is the best map in the game for shotguns, and which means we should be able to get a gameplay here. Should. And we're also using the Brutus skin. I figured since gameplay number 1 is definitely not going to have the skin, then I showed you guys the first skin in the lobby when we were inspecting the blueprints, and now I can show you guys blueprint or skin number 2 in this gameplay here. So I am probably going to play until I can get a gameplay with both skins, or with at least this skin, so that it's included in the video. But we'll have to see what happens, because I say that, but at the same time, I don't want to play too long to the point where I'm not having fun playing the game anymore. So, alright, I'm gonna go this way. Oh, almost got him down. Almost got him.
Securing B. Hostile RCXD in your AO. Securing C.
Yeah, I definitely like both of the skins. I don't know which one I like more. Shoot, where did this guy came from behind? Dang it.
Trophy system was eliminated.
Taking B. Securing Charlie. We're losing Alpha. Bravo is ours.
Okay. His enemies are back over here now.
Losing B. Claim the advantage. Now hold it. Losing A.
I need eyes overhead.
Losing Bravo.
Okay. There we go.
We've lost Alpha.
Man, it feels nice to be able to move. I gotta say. I should have switched to this controller a long time ago.
Hostile counter
Dang it, I shouldn't have called that in.
just above.
Well, not a long time ago, but like once I started noticing, I should have switched.
Taking all zones.
UAV MTL 50%. Check.
This is interesting.
We locked down.
Uh-oh. My teammate had a free B capture there.
Losing Bravo. Gray authorizing UAV mission. Losing B.
Okay.
We're losing Charlie. Bravo. Watchdog Kilo incoming on your location. Locking down Bravo. Bravo
Okay.
zone secure. Losing Bravo.
Are we really? I don't think so.
The lead is ours. TACOM requesting recon overhead.
Shoot, man. Okay, I'm playing a little bit too aggressive right now.
UAV in the turn. We have eyes on.
I'm being a little bit too crazy with my movement.
Losing Bravo.
Okay, let's go this way.
We lost B. Taking B.
Priority tasking request received.
Okay, are we doing all right?
We're losing Charlie.
I think so.
Locking down Bravo.
And we're 20 and 9. That's pretty good.
UAV available for tasking.
Losing B.
Wow, man. Jeez, these guys are...
Securing Alpha.
Okay, let's get this UAV in. See where these guys are at.
UAV established overhead.
Get back taking B again.
Hostiles receiving. Zone Alpha active.
Darn it. We were like one off a Hellstorm.
UAV mission timeline 50% expended.
Losing B. Enemy UAV inbound.
No way. Let's go. A guy jumped into a kill. Thank you very much, enemies. I appreciate it. I love it when that happens. It's so satisfying. When an enemy jumps into your shot.
Losing Bravo.
Oh, no, you can't let me do that to you. You can't. You can't let me do that to you. Oh my gosh.
Losing A.
Okay, yeah, I deserve that. I definitely deserve that. Definitely deserve my body to be shot right there. That was absolutely disgusting.
Taking C.
Okay, I don't want to triple cap. I'm not the type of domination player that triple caps. Unless I'm really close to a kill streak. Because I just don't like it. Because this game is excellent for spawn trapping. And so why would I want to flip the spawns by capturing C? Either that or make the game go by faster. Like, I'm fully in the club of double capping to win and then just spawn trapping. But they're about to get B. Dang, I thought I got everybody off of it. No. Come on. We can't just let them have B. We will not win this game.
We're losing Charlie. Get the eyes in the sky. Taking Bravo underway.
Really? Every time. In this part of the game, I've tried to capture the objective. Okay, I mean, I guess I don't know why I'm so worried about it. I mean, we have A and C, so this is the only objective they have.
Lost A. Bravo is on.
We should, yeah, we got it. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Losing Bravo.
I was hoping we would. Okay, come on, we gotta keep this to KD.
They're taking C. Gray authorizing UAV mission.
Oh, nice. They're over here at A. Nice. Let's go.
Taking A. Losing B.
This map makes me happy. When it comes to, like, when I saw that Payback was getting voted, I was like, yes, this video is a shoo-in. I was like, I mean, the shotgun is so good for getting a gameplay on this map.
They're taking C. We're ahead, but stay alert. Marshal people are no fear.
Nice.
Losing B. Losing A.
There was a guy back here. But he had ghosts, so I lost him.
We're losing Alpha.
Alright guys, well that's going to be the gameplay. And there it is. 50 and 22 for this gameplay. Gameplay number 2 of the video. Really hope you guys did enjoy it. Now we're going to go ahead and head into the review. So, again, I will try and make the reviews as quick as possible. It's nice that we don't have to go through any of the classes for these blueprints. So we can just jump right into the review, and again, I'll try and make them quick. But anyways, hopefully you guys have been enjoying the video so far, and I will see you all in the review of the blueprints. Guys, welcome into the lobby. We're taking a look here at the Filibuster blueprint for the ASG-89. So let's go ahead and get into the review. So starting off here, first off, with the aesthetic. As I mentioned in the intro when we were actually inspecting it, I absolutely love this blueprint. It is super, super awesome looking. Really, really like the gold and the aesthetic of it, especially, you know, the gold parts of it look really, really nice, and also just the blueprint itself is really shiny and overall aesthetically really cool. Really quickly, here's what it looks like with gold. Actually looks pretty darn awesome with gold. Diamond doesn't look quite as good, and then again the other camos. So really the only thing that remains is the eagle itself, but again, very, very awesome blueprint. So as far as the aesthetic goes, I'm going to go ahead and give this the highest that I will possibly give a blueprint that is not a Mastercraft or a reactive, which is going to be a 8.5 out of 10, because I think it deserves it, in my opinion. Next, is this a good class? Is this practical? Honestly, yes, but again, keep in mind that whenever I do a review on a shotgun blueprint, I'm talking about the blueprint, you know, on a shotgun map, because obviously on a map like Scud, you wouldn't want to use this weapon, of course, because again, it's a shotgun, and a shotgun on Scud is not a good decision because you're going to do bad unfortunately. But on a map like Payback, a map like even maybe Nuketown, face-off maps, Subsonic even, you probably will be able to do pretty well. Again, I do like the fact that it has long barrel. Long barrel is a very good attachment to put on a shotgun. You can never go wrong with that. Extended Mags 2 is great. Assault Grip is good. Don't have any problems with that one. And then the Balance Stock, Strafing Movement Speed, yeah, especially because, of course, kind of the emphasis is to be aiming down sights, so the Balance Stock I'd say is pretty good. But I would probably, you know, if I was adjusting this class, I'd probably get rid of the Kepler and throw on a muzzle of some kind. It does change the aesthetic just a tiny bit, but not by too much, so you can't go wrong that way. So as far as the practicality goes, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 7 out of 10, because I think that it's a good class, but it's not like what I would say is the most amazing class. For the shotgun, again, if I were to, you know, the most amazing class I think is throwing on this tactical laser, and then putting on the ADS, the modified choke, and then that would make the class super, super good. Next, is this worth using? For me, it absolutely is. Again, I love the aesthetic of it. I love how it's practical, but I would probably most likely use this in zombies if I was going for a high round, because again, I think that the ASG-89 is a weapon that I would use in zombies more than anything else, because again, it's like one of the best weapons in zombies, so it's almost silly not to use it. But as far as multiplayer, I can see myself having fun using this blueprint in a smaller map situation, so I'll go ahead and give the worth a 8 out of 10 as well. So factoring everything in, this blueprint is going to be getting a 7.8 out of 10, which I believe is a very solid score. Is this a blueprint above average in my opinion? I would say absolutely yes. So a 7 out of 10 is a perfect score. So anyways, we're now going to move on over to the blueprint for the Krig, and we will go ahead and review this one next. We have to go to here. There we go. So again, aesthetic, I'm going to give it, do I want to give it the same grade as far as aesthetic goes? I'm probably going to give it a little bit less. So instead of an 8.5, I'm going to go ahead and give it an 8 out of 10, just because it's not quite as cool in my opinion as the other one, but it does look really, really cool still to me. Again, I know that this blueprint might not be worthwhile for my international viewers, but for me, this blueprint is absolutely awesome. It looks really cool with gold and looks really cool with diamond as well. Actually really like it with those camos. The darker gold aesthetics just really make the blueprint pop, which I definitely really like. Next, is this class practical? Is this class good? So this class has really good attachments in my opinion. The gameplay speaks for itself. Again, above a 4KD is not something that I get too often in this game, so that very clearly makes this class good. There is only one issue I have with it, and that there's nothing to really help the recoil except for this. And for me, maybe it's just I'm so used to using ARs with very low recoil that it kind of just threw me off a little bit. But once I got used to it, of course, you guys were able to see that I was able to do well. But again, I like everything. The only thing I would change is stuff that actually doesn't impact the blueprint too much. So again, I would probably equip Gunfighter, and I would throw on the vertical foregrip, or probably the precision foregrip, and then I would throw on an extend mags, and then I would throw on recoil springs. And then the class is automatically right away a perfectly good class where I barely harmed the aesthetic whatsoever. So, but again, the class in its base form, again, a 4KD gameplay, I have to give credit where credit is due and say that it is definitely a good blueprint, so I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10 for the practicality. Finally, is this blueprint worth using? Again, for me, I can definitely see myself using it, again, especially because it looks so good with diamond camo on it. Here's Dark Spine, which it looks okay with Dark Spine, and then here's what it looks like with Dark Matter. Dark Matter, I might even use it with Dark Matters, but again, I want to go ahead and show you guys what it looks like with diamond real quick. Again, I do like it, and I also really like the tracers too. I know that people kind of are really opinionated about the tracers, but I personally love the firework tracers. I've always enjoyed those in Call of Duty. I think they're kind of fun. But anyways, as far as the worth goes, do I see myself using this again? Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a 9 out of 10 as well. So factoring everything in, this blueprint is going to be getting an 8.6 out of 10, so technically an 8.7, which I think is very deserved. Again, I had a few rough gameplays, but that I blame myself more than I blame the blueprint, which is why I'm giving it the score I'm giving it. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for the review of the blueprints part of this video. Again, I tried to make those go by as fast as possible so that we're not sitting here for too long. Now let's go ahead and look at the bundle and whether or not the bundle is worth buying. So again, I know I should do it in the beginning, so there's no point in going through it again, but would I buy this blueprint, or would I buy this bundle if I was not doing YouTube? The easy answer for me is yes, because I love the 4th of July. I love 4th of July themed blueprints. I bought 4th of July themed blueprints in every Call of Duty game since they were added, so Modern Warfare 2019, and I love them. But I'm also an American, so of course I'm going to love this particular bundle. If you're an international viewer, I don't know if you will really like it, and to be honest, as I've been playing Call of Duty today, I haven't really seen a lot of people using this bundle. In these skins, I think I've seen maybe one person, so to people this blueprint isn't, or this bundle hasn't, I haven't seen this a ton, but I like it personally. But again, that's because of the country in which I live, and so that is definitely that was a selling point for me on this bundle, and I think most of my viewers are American. So would I buy this bundle? I would say yes. Again, you have two pretty decent classes for these weapons. They're aesthetically really cool looking. If you don't have any of the mastery camos, then this blueprint looks really good. And I'll actually even, real quick, kind of ad-libbing again, I'll go down here to one of my AR classes, and I will get rid of the aims, and I'll throw on this blueprint for the Krig, which will be down here. And I will throw on the class that I wanted to use for it, and recoil springs, and I'll probably also change the optic, but the optic's not too bad. So here's the class that I would be using normally, and as you can see, the aesthetic is only hurt a tiny bit, and in fact, actually physically in-game, you don't see any effect on the aesthetic. So again, obviously when you reload you won't see the really cool gold magazine, but again, this is a class that I can see myself using as far as the bundle goes. And so yeah, I think the bundle is worth buying for sure, but again, probably is only justifiable if you are an American, because again, July 4th doesn't mean the same to somebody that doesn't live in America as it does to somebody who does. So I'm going to leave that video there with the bundle. Again, I think it's worth it, and if I wasn't doing YouTube, I definitely would have picked this thing up. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this July 4th special blueprint review video. Again, hopefully you guys have a really safe and a really fun blueprint review, and a really fun and a really safe July 4th. If you're grinding Call of Duty all day, hopefully you have a great time doing that. If you're spending time with friends and family, I hope you are enjoying doing that as well. But again, just make sure you're safe. Again, come out of the holiday with all 10 digits on each of your fingers and each of your toes. We don't need anything being blown off here during this holiday. But again, be safe, have a great holiday, and hopefully you guys spent 30 minutes with me to watch this blueprint review video on July 4th. But anyways, if you did enjoy the video, like rating is always appreciated, and check out any of my other previous episodes of Blueprint Review. They will of course all be linked down below from the playlist in the description, as well as they will also be at the end of the video for you to check out as well. And I will see you all on another Call of Duty video very soon.